All right, let's get right into one of history's most captivating mysteries. For more than 2,000 years, people have been asking the same question. Where in the world is the tomb of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt? Well, today, we're going to follow a team of archaeologists who think they've just found a clue so big, it might finally solve it. I mean, this is the big one, right? It's one of archaeology's greatest cold cases. For centuries, historians have searched, people have debated, but the tomb of Cleopatra and her lover, Mark Antony, has just vanished. But recently, the search took a really dramatic turn, and not on land, but deep under the sea. So our story is unfolding at a place called Taposiris Magna, an ancient coastal city in Egypt. Now, for years, one archaeologist, Kathleen Martinez, has been absolutely convinced that this is the spot. And it looks like she might have been right all along, because a stunning new discovery just emerged from beneath the waves. Okay, I want you to picture this. Divers are down there exploring the seabed, and something truly incredible starts to emerge from all that murky water. The source material puts it perfectly. It was like giants were rising from the mud. And these were definitely not rocks or coral reefs. This was something else entirely. And when we say giants, we are not kidding. These were colossal structures, towering over 21 feet tall, that's 6.4 meters. And they weren't just randomly placed, they were lined up in these neat rows. Right away, that sheer scale told the divers this was no natural formation. This was something built, something huge. But here's the real kicker, the detail that changed everything. You know how the ocean tumbles things around for centuries, making everything smooth and round? Well, not these. These structures had sharp, extremely precise, squared-off corners. And that, right there, is the undeniable signature of human architecture. It was proof of a massive complex, an entire part of a city swallowed by the sea after some kind of long-forgotten disaster. You know, the discovery was so mind-blowing that a diver, a guy with half a century of experience exploring oceans all over the world, was just completely stunned. When someone who has seen literally everything says they've never seen anything like this, you know you've stumbled onto something really, really special. So these giant pillars were just the beginning. As the team kept exploring, more and more pieces of this incredible puzzle started to surface, and they began to paint a much clearer picture of what this underwater world used to be. Turns out, this wasn't just some functional, boring old port. Nope. The team found this enormous stone floor, 100 meters by 100 meters. Think of a space larger than a football field, all perfectly smooth and polished. That level of luxury and craftsmanship just screams royalty. This was clearly a space designed for total grandeur, probably for welcoming royal ships or as part of a sacred temple. And you can tell this place was buzzing with activity. All around the pillars and that polished floor, they found ancient anchors, the kind you'd need for huge ships. They also found piles of amphorae, those clay jars they used for everything from trading goods to making religious offerings. So this wasn't some forgotten ruin. It was a vital, bustling gateway that connected Egypt to the entire Mediterranean world. Okay, so we've got this grand, sunken royal harbor. It's amazing, but you're probably wondering, how does this actually connect to Cleopatra's tomb? Well, this next discovery is the big aha moment. It's the crucial piece that ties everything on the land to everything under the sea. And this is where it all clicks into place. Right there on the coast, directly overlooking this sunken harbor, is a temple dedicated to the goddess Isis, the very goddess Cleopatra identified herself with. Well, guess what? Archaeologists found a tunnel leading from this temple, and its exit opens right into this private royal harbor. Think about it. For a queen obsessed with security and powerful symbols, a secret route from her temple to her private port makes perfect sense. It might have even been the secret path for her final burial procession. The source material has this fantastic metaphor to help us understand just how important this is. Finding this sunken harbor is like hacking your way through a dense jungle and stumbling upon a buried airport runway. It doesn't just prove that important people, or in this case royal fleets, were here, it gives you a direct, unmistakable path pointing right at the secret base you've been looking for the whole time. So all of these discoveries, the giant pillars, the polished floors, and especially that secret tunnel, they aren't just a random collection of artifacts. No, they're a coherent set of clues. It's like a map left behind by history. And it's bringing us closer than we have ever been to solving the 2,000-year-old mystery of the last pharaoh of Egypt. And what does the lead archaeologist, Kathleen Martinez, have to say about all this? Well, after dedicating her entire career to this one search, her reaction says it all. The clues are finally lining up. This sunken harbor is the key she has been searching for. At this point, the question is no longer if they'll find the tomb of Cleopatra, but when.